With yet another DJs BrewTube beer review. Well, you say, DJ, why do you have cookies in front of you? You keep telling us so many times you're not a dessert guy. You're not into cookies and cake and things of that sort. You prefer liquid dessert. But you also see a beer before me, and you're thinking, what are you doing? Are you going to go have like cookies and beer or something, dunking that stuff? Hell no. Today, we're going to go to Full Tilt Brewing out of Baltimore, Maryland, US of A. Yay, yay. And you know what that means. That means we're going local. That's right, guys. And how are we going to go local today? We're going to go local today by having their Berger Cookie Stout. Now, Berger Cookie Stout is a milk stout that's meant to taste like said Berger's Cookies. Now, Berger's Cookies, here's the label. They're called Berger's Cookies, or they're chocolate creamies. They've been a Baltimore staple for eons. I've eaten them my entire life. I don't remember a time when there weren't Berger cookies. And I think my dad probably remembers about the same too. Now, these are very cake-like cookies that have a sweet chocolate icing on them. Kind of like you'd find on like maybe a birthday cake like Duncan Hines or Pillsbury. That sort of icing. That's what's on the top of these. And like I say, it's a very cake-like cookie. It's not crunchy. It's a soft cookie that's like biting into a piece of cake, but not that. Maybe like a lady finger, maybe something like that. Something spongy and soft, that sort of cookie. So this beer, as I mentioned, is a milk stout. It clocks in at 6.0% ABV and 36 IBUs. Now, for ingredients in this beer, they're using Nugget and Tettnang hops, and for malts they use 2-row, crystal, Carapils, chocolate, and chocolate wheat. Now, and of course the adjunct is what? Lactose. That's right. So it's a malt-driven beer that's got lactose in it. So that says milk stout. And it's supposed to mimic the taste of said cookies. The majority of the taste in these cookies is the chocolate icing. So that's what I'm going to be looking for in this beer. They have a little, maybe a little vanilla taste in the like cake-like cookie, but the main thing you're getting is the big old thick layer of chocolate icing that's on the top of these. So this is actually one of the few cookies I like and I will eat every once in a while. So time to get the top popped on this, get it in the glass, and tell you what's up with a Berger Cookie Stout. Yeah. Boom. Nice hiss off the top. Collectible Full Tilt crown. I've liked every beer I've had from Full Tilt so far. I've had their pumpkin beer and their pale ale. And even their raspberry wheat wasn't too bad. I had that on tap. Didn't review it, but I did have it on tap. Alright. Get that in the glass. Leave a little room for the schnoz. Alright, we got a kind of fizzy head. Appearance-wise, it's really, really dark brown. There's a little tiny bit of like ruby glints coming through the bottom where the stem connects to the glass here. We got a solid one-finger head of super tight bubbles. When I swirl it, excuse me, not getting any alcohol legs, and you can see maybe there'll be some clingy glass lacing on there. I've got this bottle about like 55 degrees right now, or this beer that is. Time to dive in and get the aroma, because these, let's see, smell like Duncan Hines chocolate icing. If you've had that, or Pillsbury chocolate icing, the stuff you get in the store in the little tub, that's what these cookies smell like. So let's dive into this and see how close the beer gets to the cookie slash icing, I don't know what you want to call it, icing vehicle. Let's dive in and see what's up with the aroma. Right up in the front, chocolate. Not as sweet as this, of course, because this is a cookie and this is a beer. Chocolate, caramel, fudgy chocolate, sort of like Tootsie Roll, which this is kind of. Lactose sweetness. Maybe some burnt sugar, roasted grains. Yep, chocolate, sweetness, caramel, roasted grains, maybe a little burnt sugar, and like I said, that lactose milk sweetness. So, time to dive in, because I'm ready to see what's up with this cookie stout, and maybe I'll get childhood flashbacks from when I ate my cookies with milk. Cheers. Okay. It's higher on the bitter side for a milk stout. It's tasty. A lot of roasted burnt grain up in the front of the taste. When you get in the middle of the tongue, you're getting that lactose sweetness. The chocolate's really light. It's more like a dark cacao chocolate, and this is, it looks dark as the color of the cookie is, but it's real milk chocolatey sort of sweet, or baker's chocolate that's been sweetened a lot. You're getting that unsweetened baker's chocolate. It seems to be really lacking in some ways in the lactose department. For a milk stout, I've got it plenty warm. Just taste everything. There's caramel, a lot of burnt sugar taste in here, a lot of roast taste, maybe a little bit of coffee, and like I say, dark chocolate. It's not bad. I don't know if it's just marketing, the reason they're using Berger cookies, because it's a Baltimore beer, and these cookies are real famous around here, and they sell them at bars and liquor stores a lot too. You know, you gotta have munchy food when you're in a bar or a liquor store, right? I think even a bar, I think one called Bad Decisions maybe down in Baltimore makes a like milkshake sort of cocktail mixed drink, or like a mudslide kind of, you know, that sort of thing with Berger cookies in it. But let's get another taste of this before I pass judgment. Okay, it's fallen off in my book on the Milk Stout side of things. It could be sweeter. I think if it was sweeter, it would be more like the cookie taste. I'm not looking for like the breadiness of the cookie itself, because these are so icing dominated as cookies go. The cookie has very little flavor, as I mentioned, but the stout's so much more roasty. Now, we're going to grade it as a beer first, and I'm going to have it with one of the cookies and see how they kind of combine with each other. We're doing a little food pairing today. That's about as far as I go sometimes with food pairing and beer, because I usually just drink it. But anyways, we'll grade this as a Milk Stout, and as it is. I like the roasted note. I like the dark roasted notes. I'm seeing Berger cookie on the label, and I'm not getting that sweetness and stuff that I expect from a Milk Stout, or if it's supposed to sort of mimic the flavor of the Berger cookie. However, it is a solid stout, and to me it drinks more of along the lines of the flavor of like a foreign export, or maybe like a bigger dry Irish stout, but or American stout, but it is a good beer. Not a mind blower, but solid and a decent offering. So, what do we grade a beer like this? Rate Beer gives it an 86, and Beer Advocate gives it an 83. I'm gonna go with I think I'm gonna give it a B+. It's that. It's not much above a B+, and you know what? Now I'm gonna have to go with a B, because it just doesn't have the sweetness that a Milk Stout or a Sweet Stout's supposed to have. And it's just fallen off in that department. So I think I'm going to give it a B, a high B though. I'm going to give it an 87. So that's my opinion. Sans cookie. So let's get one of these cookies here, since I've already handled this one. Let's see. The whole taste of this is out of the icing. So let's give this with the cookie. You know, they're better together. The beer and its bitterness, high roast level flavors that you're getting from it is a great foil for the really high, like candy-like sweetness of these cookies. And I like them better. I like the beer better with the cookie than by itself. So I think with the cookie, I'm gonna give it like a you know, a B+ combination, like a 89, because it is tasty, like a high B+. It is tasty, and they foil off of each other. The bitterness and the chocolatiness and everything like this of this beer, even though it's supposed to be a sweeter stout, plays off really well on the flavors that you get from this cookie. So that's my opinion. Have you had this beer? Have you had Berger cookies? Let me know what you think of either one, because I don't know, it's fun. We'd like to hear what you think. We love the quid pro quo here at DJs BrewTube. And I also really like it when you think globally and you drink locally. I'm drinking locally today. I'm supporting Full Tilt Brewing out of Baltimore, Maryland. Are you drinking a local brewer today? Are you supporting them? You better do it up, baby. Come on. Because that keeps the variety going when we're drinking, locally like that, and because we're supporting the craft beer movement. That's awesome. So, to the next DJ BrewTube for you, I'm going to finish up my cookie here and my beer. I'm going to kick back. I'm going to give you a bunch of love. And you know what's up. A big ass, a peace.